If you go back and you take a look, you can actually see that gold usually leads these rallies. Okay. And nobody really knows why that happens. My kind of guess would be that a lot of the central banks and institutional investors, they're either not approved to buy Bitcoin or they're not used to running to Bitcoin in these moments of kind of geopolitical uncertainty. What we do see, though, is when gold runs about 100 days later or so, Bitcoin not only catches up, it usually runs much harder. And so you get that kind of higher volatility.
How much are you seeing people either buying or selling Bitcoin direct, meaning actual Bitcoin, versus playing the ETF market and the ETF market effectively buying the Bitcoin or selling the Bitcoin on their behalf?
Yeah, I think you get both now, right? It used to be obviously all retail and all direct in spot market, but I do see a lot of people using these ETFs. And I think what a lot of people kind of missed over maybe the last couple of months is there was a sovereign wealth fund that came out and said, hey, we actually got Bitcoin exposure through the ETF. And the reason why I thought that was interesting is there's a lot of conversation about Bitcoin and the geopolitical kind of debate, if you will. And one of the things is if you are buying Bitcoin and you're actually taking control of that Bitcoin in a self-custody way, you may be doing it for things other than price. You may be worried about the U.S. Treasury market or maybe sanctions or something like that. But if you're buying Bitcoin via the ETFs, you're simply just getting price exposure. You're not actually doing it from a geopolitical strategy standpoint. And so I think there's a lot of countries around the world that are saying to themselves, well, if the United States has a strategic Bitcoin reserve, they're openly talking about the fact that they're going to go buy more, we should have a Bitcoin strategy. Doesn't mean that we have to buy. We could just sit it out. But we need to have a decision here. And buying the ETF allows me to get price exposure, but not actually take on the geopolitical risk of having to talk to the